I'm not ashamed, but I'm not proud of this setup either. Hi guys, and welcome back to my playthrough of Fate Grand Order Lost Belt 3. Now, it might look like a different day because I changed my clothes and changed my setup, but actually it's the same night that I'm recording this and the previous Fate Grand Order playthrough video. So I hope you understand because I'm so excited to play this game for one reason or another. Actually, I can tell you a lot of reasons, but we don't have a lot of time because we have two more nodes waiting for us, and this one seems like it's going to be a difficult node because it shows nothing but a question mark. I have no idea what we're going up against, so I'll probably just I don't know, probably choose a lot of enemies are weak against Enumalish, so let's try choosing that. Oh, and I don't know. Let's just change. Oh, let's just change this one just in case because we got this in the first Lost Belt. Maybe it's suitable here also. As for you, for my first line, who should I put? It's Fergus? Probably not. Whatever. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Let's just enjoy the story and not think too much about the game itself. Eternal Empire. I wonder why it's called an Eternal Empire. Anyway, let's just enjoy the story and Qin Shi Huang, the Emperor of Qin. Qin Shi Huang, you say? Don't you think that's a little far-fetched? Qin Shi Huang is from the BC era. How could he possibly still be alive in 2020? Well, normally you'd be right. But are you forgetting the Char we just recently fought who had been living for around 500... Ivan, the one I tried to summon in the previous video. True. So is it really such a stretch that the Chinese emperor might have managed to survive over 2,000 years? The Qin Empire has a legal system, standardized units of measurement, paper money. It was very much ahead of its time in many ways. China would go on to see the rise and fall of many other dynasties. But when it comes to making progress as a civilization, such instability is unhelpful. If Qin had remained as the sole power in China, no doubt it would have reached a point where it would easily swallow up neighboring countries, which could in turn have sped up humanity's overall progress considerably. Yep, I could easily see that happening if someone like Qin Shi Huang had been able to keep on ruling. In fact, he actually spent a lot of his later years searching for a way to achieve immortality, just like many other Chinese emperors did. Qin collapsed due to political instability after Qin Shi Huang's death, right? In which case, if Qin Shi Huang somehow succeeded at becoming immortal in this history, much like how Ivan the Terrible did so by becoming a Yaga, it would theoretically be possible for China to skip all of its years of instability and civil war and go straight to modernization. That could definitely explain how they were able to build something so huge on a satellite orbit path. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a sort of thing Qin Shi Huang wanted to build all along. One thing we do know is that this nation has not been the kind of societal change that typically accompanies scientific progress. The advancement of science inevitably makes authoritarian regimes obsolete past a certain point, but just look at that village. Yeah, might as well be still stuck in the BZ era. Regardless of who this most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor residing in Shenyang may be, seems clear that he has no intention of sharing the benefits of all this progress with his citizens. Rude! Some sort of projectile was just fired from the capital. Oh no, we've been seen. It's going to light right in this village now! Yeah. I can see it from here. It looks like a rocket. It is a rocket. Oh, that's a A what? A what? What celebration? It's perfectly safe as long as you keep your distance. I can't even bother to read this out loud because I'm confused and sort of panicking. Wait, there's someone! No! Force. You're telling me they're making their way here in that? They are. They are. We should be ready. We should be prepared. Good thing I am prepared. I have my guide right there. We can just jump out over a glance and servant can handle the landing. Effective use of a servant. Here it comes! Everyone brace for impact! Oh, you're here already! So soon! Hi! Ah! Looks like you're taking this seriously, Mash. And here I thought I'd find you smirking. I'd never do that! I take no joy whatsoever in fighting you. And you're even more hopeless than I thought. You're no better than animals who lack the concept of shame. Rude! Again! I feel no animosity towards you than I do a cockroach nest if I exterminate it. Even that is more emotion than you deserve. That's... definitely. I feel like you were back. Yeah, something happened. You might not believe me, but that body of yours is perfect. You have achieved the realm that humans cannot reach with their meager insight. The true new form that the intelligent aim for. I'm surprised you would make something like that, Leonardo. Humans really are just... No, as long as you're part of Chaldea that makes you my enemy, you have no sympathy for me. Saber, eliminate them. Remove these eyesores from my sight. As you wish, Master. Here they come. Commencing battle! Commencing battle, yeah. Oh, so it turned... Gilgamesh was a great choice then because... advantage, and more often than not, many servants are weak against Inuma Elish, so that's a plus. And hey, I'm using 2 buster-based servants, so I'll probably... Yeah, but still, I'm confused. They said Akuta wasn't like that before they froze her up, so what could have happened? We'll probably find out, but sooner or later, but I'm curious right now. Kind of want to find out soon. I think we'll just have to play through this. What else can I say? does take a while to load. I wonder why. Oh my god. No. Oh my god, she's here.
この地に踏み込んだ愚を思い知れ。
She say?
これでどうか。
And whatever.
そら。いいだろう。少しばかり誇張して書いてやる。ゲルダの涙よ。心を溶かせ。精度を上げていくか。
Whatever.
存分にあがくがいい。
Yeah.
もういいぞ。
Anyway.
ではお前の人生を書き上げよう。タイトル
Allow
は
me to spend the story of your life. I will call it
メルヘンマイネ
American
スレベ
Minus Levens.
ルだ。つまらん。
どうどう。よしよし。はや。はや。
水郷よな。思い上がったな。
行きます。
Oh, his voice was
はや。
精度を上げておくか。宝物庫の鍵を開け
Yeah,
てやろう。
let's do brave chains. Let's do them.
裁きの時だ。世界の策は我が怪力。
Destructive might of my sword of rupture. Behold! Enuma? Elis! Did he die? Did he die? Come on, please die, please die, please die, please die, please die.
思い上がったな。
好奇心は猫を殺す。はや。はや。
Well, at least you can now use your noble phantasm, Tawarakota.
いいだろう。少しばかり誇張して書いてやる。
I don't know.
よし。
よし。
ナム八幡大菩薩。
Oh, great Bodhisattva worms, I
この
beseech
矢
you,
を届け
deliver
たま
my
え。
arrow onto its target! That's it.
慢心せずして何が王か。
Okay, we got a saber monument. Let's go. Next opponent. We've got riders too. Okay. Okay. Now I see. No wonder Ophelia and Kadok lost. You're obviously used to fighting with servants. That experience has given you quite an edge. Master, it would be foolish to continue this battle any longer. I suggest we make a temporary retreat. Damn, I really underestimated them. Let's go, Saber. Yes, Master. Oh, that one. The enemy has retreated, Master. The battle is over. I'm surprised they gave up so easily. Then again, Akuta was always pretty decisive. No, I'm afraid that we neither dealt her a decisive blow nor were able to make her show her hand. If anything, now she knows how strong we truly are, but she's a lot stronger than she lets on. Yeah, she's a tough opponent. Looks like she wasn't kidding about exterminating us like cockroaches. She only took the direct approach this time because she thought she could wipe us out. This wasn't the sort of fight she wanted. She'd rather retreat and figure out a strategy that will let her win, without putting in any real effort. Looks like that profile of her saying she was a neat freak was right on the money. Yeah, it's still her. So you went and made a great fool of yourself. We will not laugh at you. Your little show with the Chaldeans was interesting. I blame no one but myself for my disgraceful performance. Still, perhaps now you at least understand the threat these invaders pose to Her Imperial Majesty? Threat. A threat, you say? Why should we feel threatened just because you retreated? Well, since your little display amused us, you may continue it. In fact, you may bring 10 of our puppets with you for the second act. With all due respect to Your Imperial Majesty, if you treat this latest disaster as a mere entertainment, we might say the same of you, Akuta. Given the reluctance with which you engage in combat, we can only conclude that this is some sort of game to you. If you are going to fight, then fight to win. There is nothing to be gained by running away before you suffer so much as a single loss. Understood, Your Imperial Majesty. I won't fail again. Good. We look forward to a future showing with a bit more substance to it. Oh, Your Imperial Majesty, you're so bad. Is this your way of punishing poor little Akuta? Is that how it seemed to you, Kaminsky? I'm gonna call you Kaminsky from now on. We see no sense in punishing her when we do not yet even think of these Chaldeans as your enemy. They may have come here from another world, but that is also true of you and Akuta. Yes, I suppose that's true. Holy shit! If these Chaldeans are here to mount an attack, we would have to suspect you two as their advance guard. Akuta and I came here to pay our respects and offer our services as soon as we arrived, Your Imperial Majesty. But the only thing Chaldea has done since they arrived is cause trouble and mayhem in your territory. Don't you think that sets us apart kind of a lot? Indeed, you have a point. But is that not why Akuta went after them? To scold them for their poor manners? You outsiders certainly do care a great deal about etiquette. Even Kaminsky, yeah. So we're going to have a saber and riders for the next node, so we're going to need an assassin this time. I believe we're going to keep Gil. Who are these? Whatever. We're going to keep on using Gil. And we're going to need an assassin. We need an assassin. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just using her so she could get bond points and all that. I do take care of all my servants. What's Akutahina like? Yeah, what is she like? So I can speak from experience. But her record said she was extremely careful in every aspect of her relationships to others. That reminds me. Kadok used to say that she had a personal connection to Director Marsbury. Really? That's news to me. Then again, I could see her allowing Kadok to believe that. But why would she do that? Probably to keep the kid at arm's length, I guess. I wouldn't be shocked to hear she had similar strategies for everyone. My guess is that she was trying to cultivate a very specific image of herself among Team A, namely to leave the faintest impression among them to seem neither too hostile nor too friendly. In other words, a stalwart misanthrope? What does that even mean? True, she did like to keep to herself. She did her best to avoid interacting with anyone. The main thing I remember about her is how quiet she was. I never saw her get upset or even smile. Emotionless bastard. Honestly, I'm pretty sure she wasn't cut out for combat at all, no matter how much aptitude she may have had for being a master. Based strictly on her profile, out of all the cryptors, I thought she might be the only one who could maybe resolve things with peacefully. We couldn't have been more wrong. I'm still getting chills from those icy glares of hers. I've never seen such naked contempt in my life. The only thing that comes close is Koyanskaya's glare with it whenever I make a move on her after having too much to drink. True. The Akutahinako we just fought was nothing like the quiet girl her profile described. Her sheer hostility was... No, not hostility, it was more like disgust. Either way, I'd never expected that from her. Well, something must have happened. What did happen? It was back when we were all taking a break in the rec room, sometime after Team A has been formed. Kadok was narrating a singer and the barrel cheered him on. Kirstaria and David were arguing about mythology, like you do. Pepperoncino was teasing Ophelia with some sort of joke. As usual, Akuta was off reading by herself, refusing to participate in any of the conversations. I'm certain that whenever I looked directly at her, she always had her nose in her book. I'm sure anyone else who had been there would agree with me. But when I happened to catch a glimpse of Akuta's reflection in a glass I was polishing, I realized that it wasn't the case at all. Terrified of what? I'm speechless right now. I can't even... I think she was so suspicious about something that she never let her guard down. Unfortunately, I was never able to ask her why she was so afraid of her team. It seemed like a subject I should avoid at all costs. Sounds to me like she was more guarded about people in general than her teammates specifically. Maybe there was something she was trying to keep a secret. Well, we still have her background file along with the results of her selection exam. Maybe we should take another look at it. Wanna handle that, Holmes? The sort of things what we detective types are all about, right? That and the investigating cheating spouses, of course. Unfaithful spouses aside, this sort of thing is indeed where a true detective shines. By all means, send the data to my workshop. Why did I expect this? Shan Yang just fired another projectile! It doesn't look like this one aimed at the village. But after calculating its landing point, I found it's coming from the same direction in which Akoto Hinako retreated. And I'm pretty sure that means... reinforcements. Of course. They are reinforcements. Normal soldiers fire rockets, so it's probably carrying weaponry. Or puppets. Da Vinci, what about summoning more servants? I believe enough time has passed that it should be more than possible to do so. Yep, we're all set there. In fact, I've just finished the summoning right now. Who did you... Ah! They're here! They're here! Hey! Mordred! Sup, guys? Spartacus, the liberator of the slave gladiators. Death to all oppressors! Of course, the world's foremost expert in assassinating Qin Shi Huang. Wait, what? That's why you brought me? You mean you didn't even know why you were brought here? Yeah, that... Well, it does make sense. You're trying to take down the Qin Empire, right? And Qin Shi Huang with it, right? You're giving me another chance to kill him, right? Oh, that is great, really. Definitely couldn't think of anyone better for the job. But what's with the Three Musketeers thing? No, you're not second string. No, you're all equal. No, I can't do that voice all the time. This guy's an emperor? No sweat then. I don't know what backsword Roman province he rules, but I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to off him. Is it me or is Spartacus' inability to make sense rubbing off on Mordred? I don't think so. I mean, true, she didn't always make the most sense in Camelot, but she was a huge help to us in London. Well, whatever. I'm just glad that I have allies I can count on to help me out this time. Since I finally have another chance to end Qin Shi Huang's life with my own hands, nothing else matters. Exactly! Let us bring this oppressor to justice together! Nobody plays king around me and lives to do it again! Well, at least they should still be more help than Qin Yu was. Who even is he? So I hate to impose on you guys so soon, but the enemy's wasting no time coming after us. There's a servant headed our way at high speed along with... Hang on. There's more of them now. This is weird. I'm seeing magical energy signals but no vital signs. That's because they're puppets. Automata. Foot soldiers. More like it, I can see there are human. Are those puppets? Perhaps some sort of automata? Correct. They may be silent, but they are soldiers nonetheless. Thanks to them, I am finally able to make use of my true skills as a general. Those movements, I did not want to believe it was. Be careful, Saber. It seems they've added to their ranks as well. Hell yeah, they have! I don't know what this Lostbelt shit's about, but my battlefield now. Whatever you're trying to pull, you better believe I'm gonna smash it! Well said. From now on, you will need to contend with the Three Musketeers. No, none of that. Shame on you. I guess Sparty really liked that name. Heroic spirits who delight in battle and bloodshed, huh? You make me sick. Make sure to finish them off this time, Saber. Don't hold anything back. Very well, Master. Then I shall end this with my secret attack. Oh no. He's gonna be able to use his noble phantasm this time, and I'm scared of it. have to
た
deal
く
with these
どい
riders
つも
first.
こいつも
Should have brought some Aramis with me, but okay.
ゲルダの涙よ、心を溶かせ。いいだろう。少しばかり誇張して書いてやる。
存分にあがくがいい。精度を上げておく
Still not usable due to poison. Come on.
もう締め切り
Catch
か。
me out here.
仕方ない。
あいつ
か。くだらん。
ではお前の人生を書き上げよう。
Allow me to
Title
tell the story of your
そう
life. I will call it
メルヘン
Metal
マイナス
Minus
11
11.
だ。
はっ。
肉体労働。
Of course. Well, I have another archer with me.
派手に行こう。
You know what?
宝
I'm
物庫の
using one.
鍵を開けてやろう。
いや
蛇行。
You know what? I'm using one.
裁きの時だ。世界を裂くは
The
我が
crushing
怪力。
bite of my sword of rupture. Behold!
沼
Enoma!
エリス。
Elish! Kill them off. So that's good.
なんだよ
くだらん。
I'm so totally afraid of this. Now I don't have the piece ready.
くだらん。くらえ。
Uh-oh. Is something gonna happen? Oh no.
我が霊児をもって命ず
You're kidding. You're kidding. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me right now.
「我が顔をそれほど望むかならば見せよう呪われし顔を儚く散るまで歌い続けるために
Oh. Okay.
トウセイ
Okay.
やれやれ
水郷よ。
蛇行。
そこだ
ぜあ
トウ
This is gonna take a while.
セイトウいいぜやればいいんだろ夢の終わりだ
ウィ
くだらん。
Yeah. it's safe to say that I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Death perception. Death is not going to get in my way.
Kudara.
I'm not losing you, Napoleon. I'm not losing you.
水郷よな。ふん。
どうどうよしよしはいよはいよ
Okay.
はいよ
Yes, I did not lose her either.
派手に行こう俺の辞書には不可能ってのがないそうだ
Okay, let's do this. You're both
存分にあがくがいい。精度を上げて
do our best, shall we? Okay,
水晶に
勝利を前進するってな。
多くの鍵を開けてやろう。
oh, good.
人よ願
Oh,
え
people.
お前たちに不可能はな
Nothing
い
is impossible.
なぜならば
Why?
俺がいる
Because I
アルクドゥトリオン
Triumph!
ドゥレト
Annihilate. Come on, do it.
裁きの時だ。世界を裂くは我が怪力。
The crushing might of my sword of rupture. Behold! Enuma! Elish! Did we do it? Did we kill him? I hope so. Yes, we did.
仕切り直す交代せよ
君臨するとはこういうことよ。
Hey, that's a lot of points. Another Saber Monument and an Eternal Gear. Not bad! Curses! I cannot believe that even my leadership is not enough to defeat them. Idiot. We're amassed to boost his leadership capabilities, a level of influence over his forces that borders on a curse. That Saber's true name is Prince of Lanling, also known as Gao Changgong of Northern Qi. Saber, stand down! We're going to regroup! But we cannot win this battle after your noble phantasm failed. We need a wholly new strategy. As you wish, Master. The enemy servant and master have retreated. Looks like we managed to survive. Again. Just survive, yes. Are you alright, Arabella? It must be difficult for you in combat given your condition. Well, yeah, kind of. You need to take care of yourself, Master. Most of these servants have no concept of restraint when it comes to using magical energy. Those soldier robot things turned out to be pretty freaking pathetic, huh? Can't believe this king uses them to fight his wars. I've seen scarier dolls. I thought they were supposed to be weapons. Yeah, I figured they'd never send reinforcements by rocket like that. Obviously, I was wrong. No normal flesh and blood soldiers could have survived the impact, but it's no issue for these things. Would it be possible to collect their remains? I'd like to study them further. At a glance, they look a lot like the same kinds of automata we've fought dozens of times before. I'm interested in their energy source. I think it may shed some light on the world's inner workings. What is it, Neza? Something on your mind? Yes, possibly. I would like to take a look at the remains as well. Dang, what could be in there? Not again. We saw your battle from here as well. You need not bother with the third attempt. Your servant alone is clearly no match for them. I'm afraid not, Your Imperial Majesty. Then we shall provide you with further assistance, although these servants are indeed formidable foes. Another 100 or 200 foot soldiers are unlikely to make much difference. Ah, what of your Shang Yu? Lord Shang Yu? But he's... Indeed, even now he remains one of our most helpful retainers. But it is when facing an unknown enemy that he shines brightest. It would be a waste to keep him confined to Shenyang under these circumstances, so we shall lend him to you. Make good use of him. I will, Your Imperial Majesty. Such an unexpected delight. You are far too kind. Still, sending Shang Yu out to the front line will require some time to prepare. In the meantime, keep a close eye on Chaldea and continue to ensure they do not attempt to take any action against our empire. Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. Well, I've never seen Akuta get flustered before. Who knew she had a girlish side to her? That said, I'm surprised you're bringing out Shang Yu now, Your Imperial Majesty. Don't you think it's time you stopped playing around? What a strange question. Do we appear to be treating this as a game to you, Konanansky? Konanansky? I like Kominsky better. If you truly see Chaldea as a threat now, the sensible thing to do would be wipe them out in a single overwhelming strike. And in your case, Your Imperial Majesty, you could accomplish that merely by lifting your little finger. Yes, we could if we so desired. And yet you still sent Akuta Hinako out instead. This latest decision may have seemed like you were taking things a bit more seriously, but you actually have no reason to believe it will be a decisive blow. Be honest, Your Imperial Majesty. You aren't testing Chaldea. You're testing Akuta Hinako, aren't you? Indeed, we can see quite clearly that the threat of the Chaldeans post stems from being backed into a corner, so to speak. What we have yet to see is how Akuta will behave when she believes she has found a means to defeat them. Still doesn't trust Akuta or me one bit. Well, I guess the King's Elven's Lostbelt would be a fool, but I can't tell how seriously this whole thing is being taken. It's so much harder to read someone who can't see their face. That aside, we underestimated these servants. We thought they would be little more than ghosts, but it seems they are quite skilled. Yes, they are. The magecraft they use is very different from the sage arts your empire has cultivated. So there's more to using servants than summoning the souls of decorated heroes and commanding them. The difference between mere necromancy and heroic spirit summoning is that heroic spirits make contracts to serve their masters of their own free will. So these dead souls lead their strength in response to the existential threat faced by their world. Would you say that is correct, Korean What? Would you say that is correct, Korean Chihuahua? Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. And once again, my name is Koyanskaya. What a horrific proposition. To think your world was so perilous it could not even let the dead rest in peace. We would never permit such things to exist in our domain. Those who meet glorious ends would never think to threaten this peace of our world. I'm sure I doubt something like Counterforce would ever even take root here. We dislike the idea of these guests traipsing around with their ghosts, doing whatever they please. Fortunately, we have heroes sleeping here who are far more ferocious than these mere ghosts. Is that not correct, Captain of the Guard? Indeed, Your Imperial Majesty. Given this potential threat to our nation, I suggest we summon the one sleeping in Mount Lee. Yes, perhaps you are right. Some basic precautionary measures should suffice. We command that the frozen heroes be awake. Frozen? Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. Ooh, does this mean you're finally taking this seriously? Yeah, they're frozen and they're going to be unfrozen. Elsa, why? We might as well end the video right here. It's already 47 minutes, and I don't think we can fit this one in this video. Maybe the next video we'll do 2 sections. Well, anyway, if you like this playthrough of mine of Fate Grand Orders Lostbelt 3, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notifications so you wouldn't miss it when I upload a new video. This is me sending all my good vibes to you.